How should a guy propose to a lady, a Christian guy? You need to build up that courage. Like sometimes you need to.
hard.
It could be that is more appropriate. Not before you propose, before you even get into the relationship. There are some basic things that you need to know.
That's how we do it.
Yeah.
So you ask God first. Be certain that the person is God's will.
Yeah. Hi, ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome once again to Marriage by Design. It's brought to you by Life Issues with IyanuWole. My name is IyanuWole Olukoju.
And I am IyanuWole Olukoju.
And together you can call us IyanuWole.
If you are a new subscriber,
yes,
welcome to the family.
Welcome.
We are glad that you found our channel, and we promise you that you will enjoy the content here. You will be blessed. I would like you to take a moment to subscribe. Just subscribe. So that you won't forget, because you just go on watching other videos and you might forget to subscribe.
Exactly.
So thank you for subscribing already. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. We love you. Thank you so much. You are the reason why we are doing this. And what are we discussing today?
All right. We're going to be talking about something unscripted.
Okay.
Unscripted discussion, just thinking today. How should a guy propose to a lady, a Christian guy? Propose?
Okay. So this is that video where we say lady. Christian brother, how a Christian brother should propose.
By the way, if you're
make his intentions known.
Yeah. By the way, if you're a Christian brother here or sister, just put it in the comment section. Even before you start listening to this, let us know how your guy proposed to you.
Or how you expect.
Or how you receive the proposal.
Or how you expect your guy to propose to you.
Exactly. Maybe the guy will be saying it. I learn from that. Okay, I think we should start from our own how I proposed to Abi.
How did you do this?
Before we talk about what we feel that it's also important, right? So, I think before I mention that, it is very important, first off, that you've already built a good friendship with this person. You don't want to just propose to someone that you're not very close to, you're not very sure about. As a matter of fact, you should have an idea that this person is in for you. Like, you should have that certainty.
Know that the answer will definitely be a yes.
Yeah. Proposing. So the proposal is just a feferity, blah blah blah.
Just formality.
Just formality, exactly. Yeah. So you should have an idea.
In your own case, how did you propose? Can you take us back?
I'm trying to remember. There were two proposals that I did. One was on phone via chat.
Who proposes via chat?
I did it via WhatsApp. Okay.
Who proposes on the streets of Mark Zuckerberg's WhatsApp?
No, that was the first attempt, and that attempt was to have a feel of your response.
So did you have a feel?
Yes, I had a feel.
Wow.
That yeah, this baby's in 100%.
Okay. So was it like a total yes? I'm trying to remember now.
I can't remember, but the response was like a yes.
Okay.
The response was like a yes.
So you now decided
to make it formal.
Okay.
And
do a surprise.
Yeah, I did a surprise, but not on the streets. Not at ShopRite.
So guys, if you have not seen our proposal video, we'll link it up here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can learn from that. Yeah.
Watch
so that particular day, I think we've talked about it before. You know, it was done in
front of he did it
in front of my parents.
Guys.
Yeah.
He did it in front of his parents. Set up.
Yeah.
Invited me over, and.
By the way, at that time, how old was I? I think 24 or 25.
I think 25.
I was
24.
I was still very young.
25 is not too young.
Yeah. Well, I was missing what I wasn't very confident. I'm just thinking about that day, right? I wasn't very confident, but yeah. Now let's talk about the standard way, right? So that other people will learn. How do you think, or how should a Christian brother or sister propose
And
to,
make his intentions
or
known.
make his intention known to a lady?
Mm.
Okay, so let's get in. All right, first off, I personally think that before you even want to propose, or before you attempt to propose
Mm-hmm.
for a guy, you need to decide what you want. You need to be certain that this is the person meant for you.
Mm.
All right.
And how are you
You
setting
need
it
to
for
have gone
yourself?
through all the necessary protocols, possibly seeing the person's pastor. There were some people that have been responsible for the upbringing of this lady in question.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you should have built some kind of relationship with them. It might not be a very cordial one, but at least I feel that they should know you to an extent
Okay.
before you even attempt to propose. I feel that it doesn't really make sense, in my own opinion, that you should just propose to a lady because you like her. Number one is cool that you like her,
Mm-hmm.
and then you do not even have some basic idea or information about who she is. So I think it's very important.
Well, that is very weird because I think, okay, the way you're saying it now is making it sound as if they are not even in a relationship and you're just coming out of nowhere to propose.
Yeah. Well, I understand what you're saying, but what I'm trying to say is that there have been situations of people that Christian brothers, we are in the context of Christian brothers
Mm.
right now,
Yeah.
proposing to a lady, and then they've been in a relationship,
Mm.
but the relationship has been very shallow. So you've been in a relationship, you don't even know this person's guardian, you don't know the person's whatever, and then you propose. Some Christian brothers are not, they are not so deep in that area. They need education.
Mm.
Do you understand what I mean? And that is why we're educating you that before you even go ahead, there are some basic
Before you
things.
enter that relationship, basically,
Mm,
that's what you're trying to say.
yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. I think that is more appropriate. Not before you propose, before
Yeah,
you even get
before
into
you
the
enter the
relationship.
relationship.
There are some basic things that you need to know. And
Okay.
even after that relationship, still build that cordial relationship between, you know.
Okay, so in my own opinion, I think the first thing is even you knowing that that person is God's will for your life.
Mm-hmm.
In this day and age, many people have neglected the part of God
Yeah.
in relationships and
Mm-hmm.
marriages. So they are trying to flow with the world standard
Yeah.
of, oh, I like this girl, I see her,
Mm.
she meets my standard, let's see how things go.
Yeah.
I don't think that should be a standard for a child of God.
Of course.
We don't see how things go in this kingdom.
Of course.
We ask our Father,
Mm-hmm.
what plans do you have
Mm-hmm.
for this, for me, for me on this aspect of my life?
Mm-hmm.
And we get responses. Go ahead, no,
Yeah.
don't go ahead, or wait.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how we do it.
Yeah.
So you ask God first. Be certain that the person is God's will
Yeah.
for your life.
And for the guy, I think it's also very important that you build up that courage because truth be told, sometimes it's not always easy to go ahead. Even after you're sure, you're certain, you're ready, it's not always very easy. You need to build up that courage. Like sometimes you
Is it
need
that
to,
hard?
it could be depending on individual temperament. Sometimes you have to rehearse in front of the mirror and say, hey, this is how I'm going to do it.
So did you rehearse confession time?
I think so. Maybe not rehearsals, but it was at the back of my mind that this is what I was going to say and all of that. So sometimes it's not always easy. Sometimes you even on your news, girl, you're saying rubbish.
What disheartens you on your news?
You're saying rubbish. Do you get? So it's important for you to put on this place before you go and receive a la. Some of the things we've seen online.
Okay, so I think another thing is after finding out that the person is God's will for your life, you
Mm.
don't necessarily have to go and meet her and say, God said
Yeah.
you are the one for me. Because
My,
sincerely,
my wife has said anybody that approaches her that way, that way is a no.
that was what I was going to say. Because in my own time, I said anybody that comes straight and says, God said you are my wife.
Let me give you that idea. Hello, sister. You see, Yesterday at exactly 9:25 p.m. 9:25 p.m. The long hand was on 5. The short hand was on 9. The second hand was on 11. The Spirit of God ministered to me live and direct. I saw it like a dove on me. And he said to me, son, as you are going outside today, you will see a beloved sister putting on a pink, a black, and a white shirt, just like Joseph in the Bible, with a blue jean. When you see her, approach her because she is thy wife. And sister, this is why I'm here for you today, to take you to myself, because I know that you are my wife.
Please.
Finally,
you are in
next month, 25th of next month, will be suitable for our wedding. Will that be okay for you, or you want us to move it a week after or a week before? What is your answer?
Did you see how my jaw dropped? Like, that's a no. They will look at you like, is it meant?
Are you alright?
Is it meant?
Like, you also need to find out the way the lady likes to accept proposal. Not everybody wants this public whatever. Some people are just private. And I think I am that kind of person as well. I don't know. You are that kind of person too.
I wouldn't have minded a well-planned proposal.
No, yeah, well-planned proposal can be private. I'm talking about private and public, like Agege market.
No, not that kind of public. I'm talking about...
Or a mall.
No. I'm
like
talking
arranged,
about
shortlet kind of thing.
Not shortlet, arranged, all decorated kind of thing.
Yeah.
Balloons everywhere.
Guys, I think I need to redo my proposal. So if you're watching here and you want to sponsor that proposal, we appreciate I will appreciate you guys. So just reach out to us via email. Just tell us that you want to
sponsor
your this proposal. We'll upload it and we'll mention you. Thank you.
As a sponsor.
Thank you in anticipation for helping this godly union. You get what I mean? All right.
Okay. I also think it's very important to cultivate friendship.
Yeah.
After you have discovered that, oh, okay, this is a person God wants me to be with. You have heard God. Yeah. I want to believe that before the point of marriage in your life, you've been hearing God before. You've had a relationship with God, so you know how God speaks to you.
Exactly.
So when it comes to the issue of marriage also, he will speak to you in the same way. So that has been crossed out. You already know this sister is God's will for your life.
And she knows that as well.
We are talking from the brother's perspective.
Yes, but the lady should have been convinced before you even go ahead and proposing. I get your point. You're saying that it's very important to build that, that friendship with one another before you even go ahead in proposing, right?
So I was saying that after you've discovered this person is God's will, you already know how God speaks to you.
Okay.
It's important to cultivate friendship with the person. Get to know this person. Talk with her.
Yeah.
And get to know the kind of person she is. But also in cultivating friendship, you need to know when the season is right.
Yeah.
To make your intentions known. So that you will not end up being in the friend zone while another person speaks out. And you will think that, oh, but I was here first.
Timing. Success loves speed. Success loves speed. Yeah.
So timing is also very important. You need to be sensitive in your spirit to know when you are switching from friendship to relationship. So also you can't just be there for a long time saying, oh, I'm being a friend, and you are not saying what exactly you want.
Yeah.
I think you should make it known what you really want. I want more than friendship.
I want a relationship.
I want a relationship. I am convinced in my spirit
Yeah.
And all that. The right words to use, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or let me leave it to you guys to
so
tell us the right
so
words to use.
so in summary, I will feel that number one, you have to be bold and courageous to do this. That's number one. Number two, you must be certain that both of you are on the same page.
Yeah, and you need to give her time to get her own convictions.
Yeah.
So you don't force your own convictions
Mm-hmm.
on her. Some
Yeah.
brothers can be so annoying. They believe that they have their own convictions,
Yeah.
and you must take the convictions just as they have gotten it. Sisters, don't let any brother bully you into accepting
proposals
proposal or going into a relationship
if you
are not convinced of.
Yeah, if you're not
At the
convinced
end of
about
the
it.
day, you are entering into the relationship with your full chest based on your own convictions from God.
So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Would you accept a guy's ring, a proposal ring in public, even though you know that you're not meant to be with this guy? But would you accept it just because you don't want to embarrass him and then return it back to him in private? Or you would just say no? This guy has done the plan. You can see the balloons, you can see everywhere, you can see friends and all of that. So at that point, what would you do? Because on social media, we've seen a lot of people, ladies, embarrassing guys, cutting down their egos. So what will you do? Will you accept the ring and later return it? Or at that point, you just embarrass the guy?
I will not collect the ring and I will not embarrass the guy.
Okay.
There's a way you can politely say no. I will just maintain my no and politely tell you to please get up. Just as simple as that.
That is embarrassing.
Yeah, that was why we said you should be sure that you are getting a yes.
Yeah, but we are just saying this right now that okay, let's assume that the guy.
It is embarrassing, but it is also giving a false impression.
Let's assume that the guy made a mistake or the guy felt the lady was in, because there are some ladies that could actually, lead you on.
Okay, so
and then you feel
stop giving green lights when you are not going to accept the green lights. So stop confusing sons of God.
So in that situation, would you say that the lady should accept and later return, or just say no there at that spot?
That is
because that guy right now might not be his fault. That guy possibly have been building relationship, building friendship.
Yeah, you see, that is why we should be asking, what are we? So that we will not go and be pencils in the hands of the Creator.
Wow.
So ask, define the relationship. That's why I said don't stay long in the friendship zone and not know when to make your intentions known and say, oh, I want more than friendship. See, in my own opinion, all these public proposals and everything is just to formalize things.
You should have done a private proposal to be sure that this lady is into
you might not necessarily
private proposal in the sense that maybe through a chat like I did. You've asked the lady through a chat that lady,
I believe
I want to marry you.
Before you propose, you must have even started talking about future plans, talk about marriage and all that.
You've met the parents, possibly.
Exactly.
You've met the people that contributed in the lady's life or in the guy's life as well, and all of that. And both of you will know.
Yeah.
You will know that the lady is already in. You get. So guys, what we're trying to say is that number three, don't propose based on assumption.
Yeah,
okay. Don't just assume.
Yeah,
don't assume that the lady is in yet. Be
sure. Define the relationship.
Yeah. Also, would you advise? I think it's important, but let me know your opinion about this. That before the proposal is done, the brother would have informed the pastor of this lady, maybe something like that.
So the thing is, there's no one size fits all.
Yeah.
There are different churches that have different protocols. There are churches that you don't even tell the lady that God said
you have to go through the pastor.
Yeah, you have to go through informing your own pastor. Your own pastor writes to the lady's pastor, and the lady's pastor tells the lady to go pray that somebody, they might not even disclose the person, the brother's name.
And I think that's cool, really.
Yeah, it's cool, but it doesn't work for everybody.
Yeah,
it's cool. Then they are just all they are just trying to do is just to be sure that you are not falling into the wrong hands. They are just trying to,
and they're trying to save you from embarrassment. Maybe the sister is actually in another relationship.
Exactly. And we have seen situations whereby a single sister has like 4-5 brothers coming for her, and all of them are claiming that God said. There have been situations like that. And maybe the sister is already in courtship with another person. So like you said, they are saving you from embarrassment. So, but in churches that don't have that kind of protocol, there are some churches that there is liberty of you going directly to the sister. So in such churches, take all the precautions of knowing if it is God's will, walking up to her and be cool about it, not necessarily imposing and saying, God said you're my wife and that's fine. Now, give her time to also pray about it. And let her get her convictions. No bullying and no guilt tripping and saying that if you don't accept, you have missed it. You have missed it in life. God did not create one person for just another person. If you think she has missed it, that's on her and God. And if she feels that you are not the person, or if you feel that she has missed it, since you are a son of God, God will give you a better alternative. So don't impose yourself on anybody.
Exactly.
And don't let anybody impose themselves on you. So after you've taken all those precautions, then try to find out who are our mentors. Sisters too, before you accept proposal, find out Shabereto Lokundini boy. Sorry for the non-speaking Yoruba audience. Find out
if the needle has rope. If the needle of the guy has rope.
Find out who does he answer to.
Yeah.
Who are his mentors? Who are the spiritual head over him? Who can you report him to if he misbehaves?
Well, I think I like the way we are diversifying this topic now from how to propose to what you need to look out for before you propose.
So find out who is he answerable to.
Yeah.
Who does he listen to? If he misbehaves, who do I talk to and will talk sense into him, and they will have no choice than to listen.
Yeah, very
well. That is very, very important.
Yeah.
So do all these findings. It's to save you a lot of heartbreak or trouble in future. When ask people to do research on your behalf. People that know him, find out people that know him, where he comes. Find out people that knows him, where he comes from, and all that, what he relates to, and so. All
right. So with that being said, let's talk about number 5. I think I stopped at number 4 the other time. Number 5 is that you need to find out the way she loves to be proposed to. Also very important. I mean, we're talking about how to propose. So find out the way she loves to be proposed to. You can find out from her friends. Maybe she must have had that kind of discussion about her fantasies with her friends and all of that. Or you may just want to send her friends to find out on your behalf. Okay? And
another thing, very important, find out the size of her ring. Don't be like
of her
finger. Yes, find out her ring size.
Be that I bought oversized ring.
Some people bought rings that could almost fit into 2 fingers.
Oversized ring. It is well. We are learning every day. Also, I think my final point would be that you do not go overboard while trying to propose. Don't spend too much. Look at your budget for that. That's not the wedding. That's not the marriage. And your future wife, should also understand. If she's meant for you, she will understand that. If you are a salary earner, you know what you are earning. Don't go because of social media. Do something that you know.
For the gram, your own.
You cannot. Yeah, we know, guys. I know that you love the lady and you want to go all out for her. I know how this thing feels sometimes.
If you can afford it, by all means.
You know, we know how this thing feels when you love someone so much. You want to, in fact, you may want to even go borrow. You know, with that situation of somebody going to the mall and, you know, buying ring on loan or something. Wow. Just because, yeah, it happens. And these people are grown today. They are happy. They are excited and all of that. It's fine. I mean, whatever works for you, there's no simple one-way answer to this thing. I know you love her so much, but then you need to plan. Please plan. Don't just do something that after 1 week or 2 weeks you are still feeling it. You are still recovering. Because Gary is even expensive now. Because as I said, you will have drinking Gary. Even the Gary is more expensive. But yeah, I mean, but do what works for you. But just ensure that you plan properly. All right?
Yeah. Good. So I think we should wrap it.
Yeah. So finally, we want to wish you good luck in your future proposal. All the best. May she say yes. If she's God's will, you know, for you. And your future relationship is blessed in the name of Jesus. Amen. And immediately you propose, that means that you've started courting officially. One of the video series we've done before, we've talked about Christian courtship. Please,
I think we'll link it here.
Yeah. So please, you guys should watch that video as well.
It will help you.
It will help you. So thank you very much.
Thank you for watching this far, and we hope that you were blessed.
Yeah.
We hope that you can pick a point or two and use it.
Yeah.
In
your quests, in your plan.
In your quests, exactly.
In your plan. But just ensure that you go about it the right way. Yeah. It's very important. Yeah. And by the way, if you watched to this point and you have not liked or subscribed, please
just take a moment to like. Thank you.
So that more people can see this video. Yeah. Until we come your way again next time, from us, IyanuWole. Peace out.
Signing out.